Good morning, friends, or good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Thought I'd come on for a coffee chat because you know how much I love coffee chats. I'm just chilling with my cat on the couch. My kids are still sort of sleeping. I still have makeup on my face. I actually left my house last night, which was so weird. Just kidding. Last night I did a video about not reacting to the 3D, and I got into near the end about the importance of our self-love and our self-concept. And you know what? That's truly the building point to shifting any type of reality, to shifting any type of karmic situation you're in, to shifting anything that's not serving your purpose. It's understanding that you're deserving of it. And the part of you that feels undeserving of it, it's where you need to dig in. It's where we need to dig in and go, why is this dialogue going on within my head? What programming or trauma or belief behind the scene is telling me I'm not deserving of this? Because you're deserving of anything that you want or you wish for, within reason, as long as it's in alignment with the highest timeline. But our imaginations, our minds tell us things for a reason. They're connected to our physiology, and it's like we have this loop when we're stuck in the trauma loop, when we're stuck in this loop of lack of self-confidence, lack of self-worth. Something good might come into our reality, and then we're like, no, this is too good to be true. And then we self-destruct. We go back to self-destructive patterns and behaviors and the ways that we've, managed things our whole lives, if that's the case for you. And truly, to shift out of that, when we work on the self-love aspect, our self-concept, reparenting that inner child, rewriting the dialogue going on behind the scene. And, I ask you, the next time you feel triggered or get really angry by somebody else around you or by a situation, when you calm yourself down, when you come back into your body, when you calm your nervous system, ask yourself, what belief is going on behind the scene that's causing me to feel this way? Instead of blaming that person for making you feel that way, take the accountability on yourself and ask yourself, what has caused me to feel this way, react this way, for my body, my physiology to react in this way? And you may not have the answer right away, but it will come to you. And that's how we begin to untie the knots of trauma in our system, or the knots of these limiting beliefs that we carry around. And when we can go in and reparent and relove that aspect of ourselves, that is screaming out, because honestly, it's our inner child. That's why we react that way, because it's an inner child who gets angry, who gets reactive, who feels shameful, who feels guilt, who feels all those feelings, because it's not adult feelings, right? Like, as adults, we should be calm and composed and just know that we're worthy and we're deserving of what it is coming to us. So this is where that shadow work or inner child healing, self-love is so important. And I just wanted to come on and share that quick message because it's something I'm still going through. I have beliefs come up where I'm like, where is this thought even coming from? Why do I feel I'm not worthy of this? Why do I feel I need to act this way or react this way to get a certain energy going? Because I don't feel in alignment with the situation. There's a limiting belief going on behind the scene in my subconscious. And when we bring those limiting beliefs to life, we now open the door to transcend them and release them. And once they've been released, you may need to continue to release it if it's a really deep wound, and work through it every time those feelings come up in your physiology or your mind. But as you do it consistently, that takes its power away. And this is magic. This is mental alchemy. This is, when we go and we'll, talk about our problems all the time but not do anything about them, that just makes them bigger. And honestly, unless you dig to the root, I'll use the analogy of like a dandelion or a weed. If you're just picking the flower off of the top or the leaves out of the ground, what's going to happen? You're spreading seeds. The root is still there and it's just going to pop up a few days later. We need to dig down and dig around that whole root system, which is way bigger than what's showing up at the surface, and remove that, heal that, come back to us, who we truly are. And that's the beauty of what we do in this world. When we awaken to our true power, understanding that it starts with us. There's nobody to ever change but self. That's when you step into your true power. So if you're looking and interested in learning more about this, let me know. That's what I do. Monthly, I hold full moon healing circles, new moon healing circles. They're awesome group events. I'm in the midst of writing a self-love masterclass and activation that will probably be offered near the end of this month, which is March, or in the beginning of April. So keep an eye open from that if you'd like to be added to the waiting list for that, because there will be early bird pricing. Let me know, comment below, I'll add you to the list. Anyway, I love you. I hope you have the most beautiful day. I'm going to go drink my coffee and go tend to my sourdough that I've started on the counter. I love you. Do something creative today. Do me a favor whenever you're watching this. Do something that makes you happy, because that's where magic happens. Love you. Bye.